Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining me on our normal Sunday. I love getting together with you guys every Sunday. Anyway, today I have another one of my Grail watches. This is the Omega Seamaster Diver 300. I'm not going to read the reference number out because it's honestly just way too long. Anyway, guys, I've had one of these before a very, very long time ago, like, gosh, 15 or 20 years ago. I ended up selling it. I still love this watch, especially these new Panda versions that have been out for a while. There are so many different colorways of this 300 meter. It's just a fantastic watch. Let's check it out. Alright guys, we'll get into this, but first check out my Amazon shopping channel. If you like any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel, as y'all know, I get a very small commission if you buy from my Amazon store, so I definitely appreciate it when you do that. So guys, this is maybe the nicest inner watch box I think I've ever reviewed. We're going to take out the outer watch box here. There's that. Here's all the information about the watch. You get all the different warranty cards, pictograms, international warranty, all the stuff you could possibly need, including a lot of the stickers, the tags, everything that came with the watch is in this packet, along with the actual manual right here. This manual is insanely thick, by the way. So there's all that stuff. I'm not going to open it up because it's going to bore y'all. It's going to bore me, so I'm not going to open it up. Anyway, again, I want to thank Raimond over at Paul's Watch Repair for sending me yet another one of my Grail watches. I can't thank him enough. Raymond's been fantastic. Make sure you check out Paul's Watch Repair because they have an absolute ton of really nice brand new and pre-owned Rolexes, Omegas, Pateks, you name it, they have got it. So make sure you check these guys out. And again, Raimond, thank you so much for letting me review, again, one of my Grail watches. All right, so again, this is maybe the nicest inner watch box. Now remember, I mistakenly thought that one of these other watch boxes was actual wood. I think really only Pateks have those actual wood boxes. This is some sort of acrylic. I mean, obviously it's made to look like wood, but good grief, is it nice. There's the Omega logo. That's what you push to actually open up the watch box. These watch boxes are insanely nice. Again, some sort of really high quality resin, I'm guessing. And it's really, really heavy, by the way. It's super heavy. Maybe my favorite inner watch box of all time. You got the Omega logo there, kind of like embossed on the top of the lid. And then again, you have the, this is a three-dimensional Omega logo right there. Pretty cool. All right, so let me get all this stuff out of the way here so we can talk about this Seamaster. Now, I've been reviewing a lot of Rolexes. Well, two. I've reviewed two. And I have to say, man, there's a definite difference between an Omega and a Rolex. This is a fantastic alternative to a Submariner. They're both 300 meters water resistant. They both have helium escape valves, except for the Rolex's is actually integrated into the case. You don't have to turn a crown or anything for it. But guys, I have to be honest, this has a couple things I'm not fantastically crazy about, as opposed to the Rolex. And I would still have to lean towards the Rolex, even though this is a fantastic alternative. It's roughly half the price of the Submariner. But I think, you really do get what you pay for. And the Rolex to me just feels a little bit, I hate to go straight into this right off the bat with this review that I prefer a Rolex over this, but I'm just being honest here. And I try to be really honest in these reviews. I still kind of prefer the Submariner. Actually, not kind of, definitely prefer the Submariner over this, even though, again, and that's personal preference, some of the things that I complain about with this, y'all might not care about at all, and that's totally understandable. And if you want to get one of these, Raymond's actually selling this one for $3,600. I don't think he has it up on his website yet, but these brand new, I think, are $5,600. So, and this is a 2021 model. So that's a fantastic deal. It comes with everything you need. Obviously, all the stickers, the tags, everything you saw, the booklets, the warranty cards, all that stuff. It's a fantastic deal. Again, it's going to be $3,600. And when he puts it up on his website, I'll make sure to update the description down there. So let me go ahead and open this thing up. Let me stop yapping here. There you go. It's got these nice hinges. Man, I think I like the watch box just as much as I like the actual watch. Super, super nice watch box, man. All right, so here it is. Here's your first look at it. And that ceramic dial is bone white. I love panda style watches, that black on white. I mean, that, again, it's a ceramic dial too. Not only is it ceramic bezel, it's a ceramic dial. And you got the wave pattern etched in there. It's a beautiful, beautiful watch, man. All right, let me go ahead and take it off the pillow here. And my main, you know what, let me tell you the specs first, and then we'll talk about my gripes. And again, my gripes might not mean anything to y'all. Y'all might say, you know what, I don't really agree with them. That's not a big deal to me. And that's fine. I mean, you know, everybody to each his own, right? All right, so let me go ahead and put this stuff back. All right, let's close this really, really nice outer watch box. God, I can't get over how nice this thing is. Wow. All right, get that out of the way. And again, I'll give you all the 7 specs you need to know, and I'll put the rest of the stuff down there in the description field for you. So you're looking at a 42 millimeter stainless steel case. It's 13.6 millimeters thick. It's 49.9 millimeters lug to lug. Comes on a 20 millimeter rubber strap. It is water resistant to 300 meters, which is 984 feet. You get the Omega Master Chronometer Calibre 8800 movement inside with a 55-hour power reserve. And of course, you get a sapphire crystal with AR coating. And you get a helium escape valve. They call this as the Reese's cup, as you can see. Looks like a little Reese's cup over here at 10 o'clock. As opposed to the Submariner, where this is actually over there at 9 and it's automatic. You don't have to turn anything. Nice crown over here. Nice crown guards. Crown is buttery smooth. But let me talk about basically what I like about the watch. Again, this is one of my grails. And again, I had one a long, long time ago. Again, 15, 20 years ago. And I ended up selling it. Looking back, I mean, that was probably a dumb decision, but I needed the money back then. So anyway, the ceramic dial, again, is bone white. It's incredibly legible. I love that handset, that skeletonized Seamaster handset. Quickset date down there at 6 o'clock. It's really snappy. It does change over in an instant. Nice second hand. Obviously, all of the markers, all the indexes are applied. Again, you got your ceramic bezel. Nice crown. Obviously, the crown is signed as well. Now, let me talk about, again, I love the overall look of this watch, but I think a couple of things could have been done better. And again, guys, just my opinion. If you disagree, I totally get it. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. One, the strap. I can't stand this strap. It feels cheap. It makes the watch feel cheap. So if I was to buy this, I would, you know, probably spend, I think it's like $1,200 or something and get the stainless steel bracelet. This strap, man, I just don't like it. I mean, I think the eyelets are too big. It's just, the quality of the rubber. I mean, I think Citizen Pro Masters have better quality straps than this thing. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't feel premium to me. It just doesn't, I can't get into it. The tang has a weird shape to it. It kind of, well, I mean, I've seen some that have that shape, but I think that little arch is just a little too much. I think I'm being a little nitpicky here. But trying to put it on in one of the holes, it's just a little weird. It does have a fixed keeper, which y'all know drives me absolutely insane. You got a movable one right there. See if I can get it to move here. Yep, that one moves. And then this one is fixed. I cannot stand a fixed keeper. So the strap is one big deal. The second to me is the non-integrated helium escape valve. I wish they had one like Rolex did over here at 9 o'clock. The bezel is incredibly hard to turn. It just doesn't have any knurling. I mean, it's just, oh man, it's really hard to turn. I mean, let's be honest, most folks are never going to go diving with their dive watch, but good grief, is this thing hard to turn. I don't know why they didn't do something with this bezel. Let me get it back to where it was. Oh my God, this is really, it's not that the bezel, you know, there's something wrong with it, it's broken. It's just, there's no knurling. There's no way to grip this thing because it's also so flush to the case. It doesn't really hang over any, I mean, just a tiny smidge, but I can't grip this thing. Anyway, I'll put it back to 12 o'clock like it was before here in just a second. All right, I got it back to 12 o'clock. Man, that was kind of a pain in the butt. Anyway, the bezel, again, I mean, it lines up perfectly, obviously, and the lume is fantastic around it on the indexes. And that little luminous pip right there is nice and bright. This uses Super-LumiNova, by the way. It's incredibly hard to turn, man. I don't know, man. I don't know why it doesn't have some sort of like coin edge on it. I don't get it. Somebody explain this to me. Why is this bezel like it's intentionally been made to be hard to turn? I don't know what it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and flip it over. Super cool Caseback, exhibition Caseback. You can see the movement inside of there. This is a coaxial movement, that 8800. Again, well, another thing, you only get 55 hours with this thing. You don't get 70 like you do with the Rolex. But absolutely beautiful movement. Really cool. And of course, you don't have an exhibition Caseback on the Submariner. This one you do. So, you know, there's some trade-offs here, man. It really depends on kind of what you want, how much you want to spend. But this is a fantastic alternative to the Rolex. But guys, I have to admit, I really still do prefer the Rolex over this. Not that this is like a consolation prize. It's not that. But that Rolex, it just feels, I can't describe it on screen. You have to hold one in your hands and just feel it. It's not necessarily because it's on a stainless steel bracelet and it's heavier. I mean, that can kind of give the illusion of quality to some people. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, you have to hold one. Anybody that holds one will know, and they can probably just tell by holding it, taking a look at it, you know, turning the bezel, turning the crown, doing this, doing that. But I will tell you for one thing, this strap, guys, to me, it's garbage. I cannot stand this strap. Now, they do have a really nice bracelet. So again, I would get this on a bracelet. So anyway, guys, I'd love to know your thoughts on Omega in general. I think Omega, I think they're better priced than Rolex. You still get a fantastic watch. I think Rolex pricing is just absolutely insane. Even though I do think they are a slightly better watch, this is where a price should be for a Swiss-made dive watch. You know, right around the $4,000 to $5,000 to $6,000 mark. But these $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 you're going to pay for a Rolex, it's really expensive. I mean, if you have the money, obviously great. But anyway, let me go ahead and try this thing on. It is a little bit small for my 8-inch wrist. And again, I don't like the strap. But let me try this thing on real quick. And then we'll give you a lume shot. All right, there you go. Wow, good looking watch, man. I mean, it's just a stunner. Maybe put like a little black border around each index to make those indexes stand out a little bit more. That's my only styling advice to the Omega designers. Not that they're listening to me, but that's maybe what I would do. Put some sort of little thin black border on the base of each index. But it's a stunner. It is a stunner for sure. And obviously extremely legible. Even with those skeletonized hands, it's a beautiful watch, no doubt. All right, let's go ahead and take this thing off. Let's go ahead and kill all the lights, kill the monitors. Let's go ahead and zap this thing with Super-LumiNova. Of course, you know Rolex uses Chromolite, and Omega uses this Super-LumiNova. And I think it's dual color, I believe. I think they have green at the pip, and then the markers are like that cobalt blue. Yeah, it looks like the minute hand is green and the luminous pip at 12 is green, and then everything else is kind of that blue color. As the hour hand is also that blue color. So there you go, man. Great lume. I mean, it's Super-LumiNova, so you can't really go wrong. Anyway, again, I'd love to know y'all's thoughts on this thing. What do you think of the prices of Omegas versus Submariners? What do you think of the prices of Omegas versus Rolex? What do you think of this watch in general? They're actually sold out on Omega's website right now. So they're incredibly popular watches. Are they as much of an investment piece as a Rolex? No, they're not. This is a 2021 model. And again, Raimond's selling it for $3,600. So that's basically, you know, you've lost $2,000 in the course of what, 3 years? Whereas, you know, if this was a Submariner, it would have gone up $3,000 or $4,000. So anyway, it's up to you, man. I like them both, but then again, I still give the slight edge to Rolex. Anyway, guys, again, I'll make sure to put this down in the description field whenever Raimond puts this up on his website. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell if you like my content, and I hope you do. And guys, that's been about it for this one. I will see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.